What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of All Mouth Bassing. Today I'm out at Valco Ponds and I'm gonna start off at Pond 4. It's about mid-afternoon right now, well, mid to late afternoon. About an hour and a half till it starts to get dark out. So I'm gonna start out, like I said, out here at Pond 4. I'm gonna throw around for some catfish. I've got some chicken flavored hot dogs with me that I'm gonna throw out there, and hopefully I get a bite on that. I've had a little bit of luck with them so far this year, but not a ton. Typically I like to throw cut bait or live bait, but it's just been a real hassle to catch any kind of bluegill or sunnies or anything like that I prefer to throw lately. So I've just been tossing out the hot dogs and really hoping for the best as far as that goes. But once I get done with that, once it starts to get a little dark out, I'm probably gonna end up walking over in between ponds 1 and 3 and trying to maybe get on a walleye or two over there. So that's my general plan for tonight. I don't know if I'll totally stick to it, but something along those lines is what I'll probably do. So without too much more to say about it, let's get after it and hopefully catch some fish tonight. Okay guys, I've got my first piece of hot dog rigged up on my main cat rod here. Toss this out there and then I'll rig up the other one. All right, got the bell on there, got it out in the middle, fingers crossed on that. And there's actually a big bass in here too, so could always get one of those by surprise as well. All right guys, got the second rod rigged up now. I actually decided to add a piece of worm to the hot dog I'm gonna throw out on this line. I have a thing of worms that I haven't really been using for anything anyway, so might as well throw it on there and see if I could spice that bait up a little bit. Oh, and the worm immediately flung off somehow. So I guess never mind on that worm. Alright guys, I got both rods rigged up, got bells on both of them to alert me if I get any bites. I'd be pretty happy to catch a bass or a catfish today, so I'm really not too particular, not really being too picky. That's actually part of why I tried putting that worm on that hot dog I just threw, because I figured that might help attract a bass possibly, but the worm flung off the second I cast, so I'm just gonna hold off on that. If I don't get a bite after a while, maybe I'll pull them both in and maybe try adding a worm on. Maybe thread it onto the hook a little bit better so it don't fly off. Alright guys, the bite's been pretty slow. I haven't really seen a bite yet, so I went ahead and pulled one of those hot dogs back in, put a new hot dog on, and decided to rig a worm on there with it. So I've got this worm threaded onto the hook a little bit better than I had that first one I tried throwing, and I think it should stay on. I'm gonna go ahead, get this out there, and leave these two rods sit for a little while longer before I head over to the other ponds. All right, hopefully I get a bite. Well, unfortunately pond 4 looks like it was a fail tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these lines back in, and I'm gonna head over to ponds 1 and 3. I'll probably throw another cat line out there and target walleye while I wait to see if I get a cat bite over there. See what happens, I guess. Alright guys, I've still got my worm and hot dog chunk from the other pond on here, so they're not tore up or anything, so I'm just gonna toss these back out. But I'm at pond 1 right now, so last time I was out here I actually caught a little catfish, so maybe I could get on one tonight too. That'd be pretty awesome. Alright, cat rigs out there. Hopefully we get a bite on that, and in the meantime I'm going to target some walleye. Alright, first thing I'm going to try tonight for walleye is this fire croc colored Dynamic Lures HD trout jerkbait. It's actually made for trout, obviously, based on the name, but it'll work for walleye and a bunch of other species will actually eat these too. So I'm going to throw it around and hopefully get a walleye bite off it. I might have a catfish on. Definitely something interested in it. I'm gonna go over there by the rod just in case. Something's definitely out there toying with it. I'm gonna pick it up in case I get a good hit. Oh. See if anything's on there. I think I got a fish on. I'm pretty sure I got a fish on, guys. Unless it's weeds. No, it's a fish. Let's go. Finally. Just a little kitty. But I will take it all day. That's awesome. Hell yes. I needed that, guys. It's been slow lately. I haven't been catching many fish. It's been a bummer. Alright guys, let's get this little guy back in the water now. Oh, man, ready to go. Cool. Thanks for biting, little dude. Alright guys, since that worm hot dog combo worked out so well just then, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the same exact thing back out there. Went ahead and got a new chunk of hot dog and a new worm, rigged them up, and they're ready to send. Alright, let's see if we can get a second cat tonight. That would be awesome, awesome. Like, I'm already pretty stoked I caught that one with how slow the bite's been lately, so 2 would just freaking make the night. And I'm gonna get back to trying for a walleye too. Alright guys, hopefully I could pull off another quick cat bite. But in the meantime, I'm gonna keep throwing this HD trout and see if I could get a walleye while I wait. Alright guys, I think I'm going to check on that cat line and make sure it's not snagged up on something and make sure the bait's still there. Nope. Still got a hot dog, lost the worm. I think I'll add another worm to it. I like having a worm on there. Alright guys, got another worm rigged up there with the hot dog. Throw it back out there and hope for another catfish now. I was just tying on a different bait, and before I even finished tying the bait on, which I just finished tying it on, I was getting a hit on my cat line back here. Just heard the bell ring 2 times, so let's give it a couple seconds and see if it hits again. Okay, I gave the cat line another minute and nothing came back and hit it again, so I'm hoping the hot dog's still out there. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and like I said, hopefully the hot dog's still out there. If it got stolen, that's gonna suck if I let it sit for no reason. But I literally just tied this on, so I want to start throwing it real quick. I've got this Dynamic Lures J-Spec jerkbait in the color Chartreuse Shad tied on, and hopefully it'll attract a walleye for me tonight. Oh, might have a catfish. Definitely just got another hit. Man. Might be something small, just messing with it, but I'm gonna go grab my rod just in case. Whatever it is has been out there for a second messing around. See if there's still a fish there. Found something? I might have another fish. Yeah, I've got another fish on. This one might be bigger. Let's go, guys. Oh God, almost fell down the hill. I think it's about the same size, but I will take it. Hell yeah, guys. Definitely a different fish because there's not as many spots on it. I think it's actually slightly bigger too. Let's go. There must just be a bunch of these dinky little cats in here. This one wants to stick me real bad. All right. Hell yes, guys. All right, guys, that is pretty awesome. I got 2 channel cats tonight. The bite has been mega slow, so I'm so happy about this. I know they're just dinks, but like I said, been a slow bite, so 2 channels in one night is actually a pretty good night compared to how it has been for me. I'm gonna get this little dude back in the water though. Oh, he's ready to go too. Took off upside down, that was interesting. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching another episode, and thank you so much for sticking around till the end. If you enjoyed my content, please go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Every bit of support helps so much, so thank you guys so much for any of that. I really do appreciate all the support. I do want to say sorry about the lighting in this video though, or at least in this outro. It's later on the same night, so I'm sitting in my car doing the outro and I'm just working with whatever lighting I've got. But aside from that, this was a really fun night. I've been having a pretty tough bite lately. Basically everywhere I go, I've been having a pretty tough time catching any species other than like stock rainbow trout, which, I mean, there's something. It's better than getting skunked, but it's not really what I tend to target. So it was really nice to get on a species I actually wanted to catch tonight, and I actually got on 2 channels tonight instead of just 1, which was really nice with how slow the bite has been. So I was also targeting walleye, but didn't have so much luck with the walleye, but I was still able to definitely go home happy with the 2 channel cats that I did catch. So I don't have a whole lot more to say about it, but thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one, and I'll see you on the water.